Morning, people. Saturday, not done some chores. It's right at 11:30 now, so I'm head to the donation center before they close at 1 o'clock. Knock that out. Today's actually my last donation with the new donor program, so this would be donation number 8. So the app is showing that I'm supposed to get $70. We'll see. I thought originally it was going to be $100 for 8 donations for $800 for the month. But when I looked at my flyer, it says up to 800. So I think today, if it's 70, then it's gonna bring it the total up to $770. But hey, it's all good, baby. We invested that money, so it's parked. And going forward, we're gonna continue, but we may switch up the strategy just a little bit. All right, people, ready to resume the video. So the donation center was wild today. So there was this new donor that was in there. He was already talking loud, complaining that it was taking too long. He had been there since 9 a.m. and started with that. So the guy's girlfriend, she ends up getting called back towards the waiting area, where you wait before you donate. He walks back there with her and hasn't completed the new donor steps. He hasn't even done his physical at that point. So staff member goes back there and talks to him and says, hey, yeah, she's going to be back here, but you got to go back up front. And he just went off. He was like, fuck you, mind your business. I'll go back there again if I want to. That's my girlfriend. And meanwhile, the girlfriend, she was chill. She was quiet. And I was like, this dude's doing all this. But he ended up leaving. I don't know if they requested him to leave or he just left on his own. And ironically enough, his girlfriend eventually, she was sitting beside me donating. So that was interesting. So today was my 8th donation, and I did say before I was curious if I was going to get paid $70 or $100. I got paid $100. So that's that. Today was my last donation as a new donor. So $800 in 8 donations. So it looks like starting next week, the week will be divided up. The first donation of the week will be $50, and the second donation of the week will be $70 for a total of $120 a week. So, and like I said before, this is the most money you will ever earn throughout your donor journey, especially coming in the door. The most money you will earn is pretty much at the new donor stage, unless you do referrals and all that other stuff. But most people, it's just, hey, this is the most you're gonna earn. So obviously, okay, if I made $100 today, when I go in Tuesday and make half of that, hey, it is what it is. You already knew what time it was. $800, 8 donations. Today's donation number 8. So hey, you just keep it moving. But anyway, so I'm gonna go here to buying power and hit deposit fund. All right, so I kind of made a slight mistake. So usually, it's $100, and the fee is $325. So I usually would transfer $96.75, but I had a slip up and I did $93.75. So I still got $3 on the card, but it's gonna cost another $3.25 to take that off. So that definitely wouldn't work because that'd be a deficit. So I'm gonna let that $3 stay on there until Monday or until Tuesday when I go donate again and get it off then. So all right, so deposit $93.75. You can see that right there. All right, so I already know what I want to get. Let's go over here to McDonald's. You guys can see that I'm right at 1 for a share. So I'm gonna trade and hit buy. Do it in dollars. So $80. All right. and then it should leave me with $13.75. And I want to go over here to Domino's Pizza. Trade, buy, and I'm gonna do $13.75. All right, review that. All right, so that's queued up. You see right here, as of Friday, the price was $300. My average cost is $307, so I'm hoping to keep it under $307 by Monday, and it can hopefully get me up to half of a share. You see I'm at 0.44 right there, so hoping to get to 0.5 with that. And with the McDonald's here, you see my average cost is $274.52. So the price as of Friday is $274.95. So just a couple of cents above my average cost, but you see the past week McDonald's had been down, so I definitely want to go ahead and try to complete one full share of that, because you guys may not know, but way in the past, you know, I've had McDonald's on and off several times before the plasma donation era. So I've always been a big fan of McDonald's. I don't go to it often, but you can't go anywhere without passing one. So I love seeing the lines at the store. And my thing with McDonald's is because I would, you know, I know the McDonald's story with the brothers and all that, the McDonald brothers, and how it became a franchise. So I love that story, love the movie, the book. So big favorite. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. With that means plasma to S&P number 19. And yeah, so I'm happy with that. You know, everything went according to plan. All you gotta do is show up, stay consistent. So that's all I got for you guys on this Saturday. I mean, I'm pretty much gonna chill for the rest of the day. I've already done what I needed to do today as far as what I said before with chores and you know, donating. So hey, I put the work in, I can relax. So all right, catch you guys on the next one.